Hey everyone, as you can see, there are no trades open here. Um, we're ready to start back up with the 30 Days of Finch experiment part 2. If you missed all of part 1, I recommend going back and taking a look at it. Over the course of the weekend, I asked a question, and here was the question. What's going to work best for an experiment in 30 Days of Finch? I began to do some testing on a version of the Finch robot called the Dr. Bill Finch. And this robot, which I will describe to you in just a moment, does a great job of filtering out bad trades, taking lots and lots of trades, and doesn't margin call. So I did some testing, and I found some currency pairs that tended to margin call. I found some settings that tended not to margin call. So I want to share with you exactly how I'm going to go about it and what we're going to do next. And in this longer video, describe part 2 of the experiment that I'm doing. The goal is to keep Finch, or the robot, running, keep it producing trades, keep it trading, free it up often, meaning close out lots of bad trades, never hold on to bad losing trades, and then, and this is key, the profit will take care of itself. That's the goal. Now, if you're wondering why we're doing this and you're brand new to trading and you're brand new to our trading family, you might wonder why we would even be doing this. It is because Finch, the robot, makes money, but it can get stuck in bad trades. And we do not want to hold on to bad trades and have all the stress that goes along with holding on to bad trades. We don't want that stress. Now, you can run this experiment on Finch 2.5.1. You could run it on the Kingfisher robot. You could run it on Dr. Bill Finch, which we're going to look at in a moment. I don't care what you run it on. I don't care what you run it on. As long as you keep the robot running, you keep it trading, you free up bad trades often, and you do not hold on to losing trades. Let me say this as clearly as I can. If you watch all of the previous videos, all 24 or 25 of the previous videos, you will learn how I did that using Finch. I thought for the next round of videos, we would use a different robot, and I could show you with real money exactly how it is that I would accomplish these goals over the course of 30 days. I'll do at least one recording every day. I might skip a day on a holiday. I don't record videos on the weekend for this experiment. And most importantly, if you have questions about this experiment, get into the chat room, the Lifetime Members chat room. If you are a robot member but not a Lifetime member, get yourself lifetime membership. Please get into the chat room and have a conversation about all of this. I know there are lots of questions as we go. All right, what I want to do is pause the video and go to the robots course. Oh, look at that. I didn't pause the video and I'm on the robots course. So I'm going to go to the robots class and scroll down. And I'm going to look for extra, bonus, or other robots. Now, if I scroll down the page, I will see the Dr. Bill Finch. Dr. Bill in Los Angeles built a version of the Finch robot that makes a lot of trades, and you can download that robot right here. So I clicked on download. It downloaded the zip file. So I'll go over here, and I will show it in the folder. Okay, Dr. Bill Finch. Excellent. I'm going to double click on that, and I'm going to click once on Dr. Bill Finch, then double click on it again, and I've got the code. We give you the code, and we give you the robot. I'm going to right click on that and copy it, and then I'm going to get into my robots folder and paste it. Excellent. Now we're going to go over to MetaTrader, and we're going to get the Dr. Bill Finch into our MetaTrader installation. So here I am on my server, and I found my robots file in Dropbox. Found my Dr. Bill Finch files. So I'm going to click once here and once here and download those files to the computer that I'm on. Then I'm going to show those files in the folder. Double click on those files, highlight them, right click and copy them, and then I'm back in MetaTrader. I'll go to File, Open Data Folder, MQL4, Experts, Paste. Then I go over here to my other MetaTrader installation, Open Data Folder, MQL4, Experts, Paste. Now I've got the robots inside of my MetaTrader installation, and I'm going to close down Google Chrome because it uses so many resources. The next thing I'm going to do is click on View, Navigator. Click once on Expert Advisors, then right-click and choose Refresh. In a moment, we'll see the Dr. Bill Finch show up in the menu. Click on Navigator, right-click, Refresh. Now I'd like to show you how the Dr. Bill robot works and what it does. So click on here and go over to My Charts. Oh, this is perfect. This is exactly this one will work perfectly. I just need to change it over to a different time frame chart and maybe even change the currency pair that I'm looking at. All right, here we are on a 1-minute Euro British Pound chart. On the chart, you'll see a couple of things. Candles, the ADX, which measures the strength of a trend, and you'll see reversal tabs. Reversal tabs are a part of Knoxville divergence. They are arrows on some platforms and tabs on TradingView. Inside of MetaTrader, they come with your Knoxville divergence indicator and will automatically be displayed on your chart when you show a 1-minute chart with the Knoxville divergence indicator on the chart. If I go to Charts, Indicators List, and double-click on Knoxville divergence, I can scroll down, change my stochastic upper to 70, my stochastic lower to 30, and then all of a sudden on my 1-minute charts, I will see arrows that represent reversal arrows. These are signals to buy or to sell. They accompany Knoxville divergence. They're part of Knoxville divergence. We just don't often think about them or use them. For the purpose of the Dr. Bill Finch, however, the Dr. Bill Finch will use these as the signal to get into a trade. If there is a Dr. Bill reversal tab that points downward, the robot will want to sell as long as the ADX is below a certain threshold. I'll show you what that threshold is in just a moment. As long as the trend strength is low and the signal is down, then we do it. If the signal strength shows, if the reversal tab shows a buy trade or an up arrow and the ADX shows a lack of trend strength, we can buy. The entire premise behind ADX and reversal arrows is if there is not a strong trend, then a reversal arrow will point to a small, easy area of profit. Or if the signal is down and the trend strength is low, then a reversal is probably going to lead to a small, predictable, easy amount of profit on a sell trade. If you don't understand what I just said, listen again, and it's not a problem. Reversal arrows are part of Knoxville divergence, and you should already have learned what that is. A reversal arrow is a signal to buy or sell. It is part of the Knoxville divergence indicator package. A buy arrow is an indication that price will go up a short distance. A sell arrow is an indication that price will go down for a short distance. We only want to take these signals when trend strength is low. And we're going to use the ADX as the measure of trend strength. When the ADX is not showing trend strength, we can take reversal trades. It will ignore reversal trades if the ADX shows that the trend strength is high. The ADX will be a high number if it's falling quickly or rising quickly. Either way, it shows trend strength, not direction. Okay, let's load the robot and I'll show you exactly what we're going to do. I drag the robot onto the Australian dollar, US dollar 1 minute chart. I remove my old robot and add this one. I click on Common, Allow Live Trading, and Inputs. I'll walk you through the inputs one at a time. Slippage is 5, max spread is 5. I don't want to have a max spread of anything more than about 7 for the most volatile of currency pairs like the British pound, New Zealand dollar, and so forth. Now we're getting into something. I want to set my trade size to something, well, what were we using last month? We were using trade sizes of 1 mini lot. Let's do that again. I'll load the Dr. Bill Finch on the chart, and I will choose a 0.1 trade size and a 0.3 trade size for the second trade. Pips to trade 2 will stay and remain at 70, even though we're on a 1 minute chart. We're not going to use a stop loss. We're going to close our trades every day if we can. Our first profit target is set right now to 1.3, and the second is set to 1.3. We're going to change this profit target to 0.6. We're going to reduce the profit target so it closes more trades and is less likely to become stuck in a trade. We're going to use for our ADX period 21 and the ADX limit 20. So we're going to have an ADX set to 21 and the ADX limit will be 20. That means the line that it has to be under is 20. It has to be 20 or under, meaning if it's above 20, we consider the ADX showing trend strength that is too great. Under MACD and Stochastic, these are adjustments to the reversal tab indicator, which we don't want to use. We're going to make sure that Use KD is set to false. This means we're not incorporating or using Knoxville divergence at all. We're not using Knoxville divergence at all. All the other settings remain the same. We click OK. And now what I will do is I will save this as a template. And I will call this template Dr. B, DRB. Now I can go through every 1 minute chart, choose template, Dr. B, and suddenly my Dr. Bill Finch will begin to run on this screen. When I've completed this process of loading it up on the chart, I click Auto Trading On, and then we're off to the races. Let's walk through the reasons that we do this experiment and what I aim to get out of it. The reason we do is to keep everything trading, make profits over time by compounding lots of small gains. All right? We don't care about making a lot of money quickly. We care about not having lots of losing trades. We don't want to hold on to or have a lot of losing trades that never close. Okay, we got that. We're all good here. Now, here's what we want to do next. We want to make sure that we're closing trades every 12 to 24 to 48 hours or sooner. As soon as the account makes money, as soon as we have made some money, we close all trades. We just want to close all the trades, even the losers. Even the losers! As Tom Petty would say, get lucky sometimes. So we close all the trades, even the losers, even the ones we think are coming back. We clear the decks, close out trades, and start over. The robot will automatically pick up and start trading again, and we don't have to do anything. If we get stuck, in 2 bad trades, and they're not closing, and we haven't made a profit because we're stuck, we then intervene and take more trades, discretionary ones, to get out of everything. Now you can watch the last round of 30 Days of Finch to see how I did it in the past. And if you continue watching over the course of the next 30 days, you'll see how I do it in this account as well. The other big question is, what currency pairs am I running? I'll walk you through the list of currency pairs. Give me a moment. I'll type them out. When I come back, we'll take a look. I decided not to type them out. I decided just to look at them on the screen. New Zealand dollar, US dollar, CAD Swiss, pound Canadian, Australian dollar, Swiss franc, Australian dollar, US dollar, Canadian dollar, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, pound Swiss, New Zealand Swiss, euro Australian, dollar Swiss, euro New Zealand, pound New Zealand, euro CAD, euro pound, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, British pound, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, and pound dollar. No Japanese yen pairs, not at least this month, maybe next month. Those are all the pairs I'm running. It's 4, 8, 12, 16, 19. Are there others you could run? Yes, these are the ones I'm doing. I would recommend you don't run anything else except for these, but if you choose to, it's totally up to you. No one's going to get mad at you. Don't worry about it. Run it on a demo with me. Try it out. Practice with me. Get the robot up there, get it running. I will keep you updated on how this is going in a series of videos recorded almost every day. Thanks for being here, everyone. I'm going to finish getting up my charts here and pulling all the ones up on the $10,000 account and on the big one. On the larger account, I'm running one mini lot. Oh, I do need a couple of last things. Okay, if you are trading one mini lot and 3 mini lots, you can expect small drawdowns, maybe maximum $5,000 total. In a $100,000 account, that's a 5% drawdown. In a $10,000 account, I'm running 1 micro lot and 3 micro lots for the first trade size and the second trade size. My profit target on each micro lot is 60 cents. So if I trade 2 micro lots, my profit target is going to be $1.20. If my first trade size is 3 micro lots, my profit target is $1.80. And if I trade 4 and so on, you can do your own math. I recommend demoing this or very small live. I don't recommend trying this experiment if you are not trading more than 4 or 5 currency pairs, and you'll be fine. Okay, once again, in my $10,000 account, my trade size will be 1 micro lot and 3 micro lots. My profit target will be 60 cents. If I increase that to 2 micro lots and 6 micro lots, I will take my profit target up to $1.20. I may change my profit target in the next week or so if I find that everything is running very smoothly, and you'll be here for that, and you'll see me do it. Okay, welcome back to the experiment, everyone. You can run it with Finch, or you can run it with Dr. Bill Finch, whatever you'd like to do. Whatever you choose is totally up to you. Either one is fine. I will see you in the next one.